Welcome to the Journeyman save. Now this could be the season finale if things go our way today, so you might have a vote video tomorrow. It could also not be the season finale if things don't go our way today. There are 5 games remaining in the league, as far as I'm aware anyway, with 16 teams and 15 others to play, home and away. So I believe we're nearly there. We've 3 played games in theory today, and if we win all of them, we will be 6 points clear with 6 games, 6 points available of Shanghai Shenhua. So if we can, and in fact we play Shanghai Shenhua today. So if we win all 3 games today, then we will be champions because Shandong below us won't be able to catch us. We'll be 7 points clear with 6 games, 6 points available. So the job is straightforward. The job at hand is absolutely straightforward. Win the 3 games that we're going to play today, and we can sim the final 2 and end the season and then have a vote tomorrow. If we're not able to win all 3 games today, then we'll have a season finale and a vote tomorrow. Basically, you'll get to ask to vote for my future tomorrow, I imagine. Anyway, Henan versus Tianjin. Is it Tianjin? I'm questioning myself now. Tianjin? Tianjin! To begin, saying thank you to those who on the board behind me today for your continued support in the comment section. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying this save very much. So, Shovkovsky, BS Rugby, and Krishna Sabu. Welcome to the board behind me. Thank you for your continued support. Make sure you drop the video a like and you subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more. We've signed some very good new players. They are helping us fly to, hopefully, a Chinese Super League title. Let's get one step closer. Their side isn't great, but they do have a decent striker up top. 65, to be fair. A lot of really good centre-backs in this division. Patreon player Sebastian Anderson is actually at Tianjin, so hopefully we won't get undone by him at the back. They've got really poor left-back. Midfield is not great. And then Albion Ademi, Bruno Jadas and Andrea Campagno. Completely different to their 50-rated right-winger. The Chinese League, everybody. That sums that up well and truly, doesn't it? 3 straight wins, and the title is ours. Wang. We named the last episode after him. Just getting that to Martin. The angle is tight, so we'll pull it back, and... Oh, Wang! Oh, I wasn't expecting to shout Wang as many times today as we did in the last one, but bloody hell, mate. How have you missed the target from there? Open goal and wide. It's very end-to-end, the Chinese League. We saw a lot of good action. Oh, Dennis just picked up a knock. We saw a lot of good action in the Australian division. And here in China, it's just you attack, we attack, you attack, we attack. There's a bit more quality, I think, in the A-League in terms of the overall football played. Although in terms of the overall rating of some of the sides, I think in general there are some higher rated players in China, but the quality of football is lower. That's my takeaway from my time here thus far. No idea where we'll move next, but I imagine it will be a more competitive league. After 2 titles, one in China, well, we hope 2 titles, one in China and one in Australia, you'd like to think that maybe we might start to tempt some European clubs into potentially having a look at us, or maybe a South American big boy, a Boca Juniors, a River Plate or something like that. That would be a lot of fun. Wang, Denich from range, deflected and out for a corner from the set piece. Wang Shangyuan. Oh my lord. Brilliant, unchallenged header that unfortunately is challenged by the woodwork. Zhaka with good footwork. And Shenpong! He don't miss. We will have our 1-0 lead, thank you. Through the gap, looking for Shenpong. Not sure if he's onside or not. Can he finesse this one? Yes, he can't score it, but he can finesse it. Trying to find the bottom corner, not quite able to do so. Jiang does well. Wang will look for Wang. Wang has his Shenpong on the move again. And looking for him in behind. Has he got the legs? And the finish. Oh, one but not the other. Free kick for Tianjin. Jadas will... Well, I thought it was going to go straight up for a goal kick, but Campagno's gotten to it, and gotten to it well, but not been able to divert it home. they've been all right going forward, Tianjin. I don't feel super comfortable with a 1-0 lead. I feel relatively comfortable with a 1-0 lead, but I wouldn't say we're guaranteed the victory as it stands right now. The second goal would very much be welcome. Out wide to Zhang Xinlang. Campagno. Oh, needed saving. This is what I mean. Don't feel massively comfortable with just a 1-0 lead. Made those changes now, and hopefully they work for us. Skoric is underneath it, is well over the top of the bar, but with half an hour to go, this might not yet be the win that we need. Wang is in. We don't want to be screaming a Wang for them. Oh my god, we're screaming Yan for us. What a stop, Keeps. They look like they're more likely to score in this second half. Shempong and Boki in particular have been very, very quiet. The second 45. Get that forward looking for Zhang. And if I can just time this right and play it right, then Martin could be in to seal it. He is. And he has. Tidy little controlled finish. 2-0. Game over. Give me that title soon, please. Boakia. I don't know if it's Boakia or just Bokia or what. What in the world? It doesn't matter what he is. He's dead now. Yeah, thank you. What the hell? Guo Hao with a red card for nailing someone off the ball. He's just wiped out Bokia. Do I go for goal? I mean, why not? Wang has caused us quite some joy. I've put too much power on it. Never mind, eh? Maybe the Spanish league would be a bit, like the Spanish divisions, the Spanish hierarchy would be a bit too much of a step. Maybe we should go somewhere that's not quite so well renowned in terms of a football association or a sporting nation. Maybe we should go to like a Poland or a Norway or a Belgium or something. Wait and see what you guys vote for, obviously. Wait and see what becomes available with the job offers. That's what's going to dictate what leagues we're able to play in. Oh, I didn't think he was going to die for me there. Never mind. A Shempong. 10 maybe? No. Never mind. 2-0 win. Oh my god, that hit him in the face. It's going to be a 2-0 win. Solid result, even if the performance wasn't as straightforward. Or even half decent. I've actually been pretty poor in this one. We can't do this against better sides, specifically Shanghai Shenhua, that's coming up next as the most important fixture of our entire time in China, basically. But we're going to win here. Thanks, ref. Part 1 of 3 done. So with 4 games to go and 12 points available, we're actually now 9 points clear of Shanghai Shenhua, who lost on match day 26. So it might even be Shandong Taishan that are the ones chasing us all the way. But win this next game, and we could have already done it. If Shandong lose, or even if Shandong don't win, if Shandong don't win and we win, we are champions. It could happen now, lads. It could happen now. The side then that stand between us and a potential league title today. Bao Yixiong in goal for them. Wilson Manafra at right back. Well, they've got really decent defence, haven't they? Zhang Shenlong was a player that you guys recommended that I just quite simply couldn't afford. Hence why we ended up with our own Jiang. Ibrahim Amadou, Chan Yi Gao, Shi Wu, Joao Tejera, Andre Luis, and Hernandao Fei is a bit misleading there, isn't he? Because when we first switched it like that, first came across, I was like, 59 rated striker, how are they where they are? Because the rest of their side is absolutely brilliant. Christ knows who their second striker is outside, or third striker is outside of Fei, but I guess maybe it's, because it's not going to be in the game, is it? The whole foreign, like, amount of foreign players you're allowed to have in your team, etc. That's not a thing in FC. It would be in FM because they go by the real life rules, but FC doesn't recognise or isn't coded with real life rules like that in place. Unfortunately, we haven't been matching them ourselves either, just because this save is a bit of fun rather than the realistic RTG. Oh, could have been a brilliant start. We're away from home, so if we are to win today and win the league today, we won't be lifting the trophy until our next home game. But given the nature and quality in their team, I don't think we'd get a victory here today. Not based on the performance we just put in against Tianjin anyway. Oh, brilliant tackle. That's exactly why you told me to sign that centre-back. Because he's a bit bloody good, isn't he? Park Ji-soo, Andre Luis. 1-0, Shanghai Shenhua. It might not happen today. Wang looking for a Shenpong found. Oh, I didn't realise how free Bokya was on the far side. Literally on his own. I don't know what happened to their defensive shape there, but they were all over the shot. Gao. Tackled well by, Gao. Joker. The defensive shape is wayward, isn't it? Bokya's arriving. Oh, tried to slam it home at the near post. Couldn't quite do it. Wang will take the corner. Up we go. Oh, very nearly. Oh, God. That was a shot. It nearly went out for a throw-in. It would have done had it gone all the way. Shenpong somehow managed to get that back and then fluffed his pass. Well, we're pushing for an equaliser. I need 2 if we want to win the title today. But we haven't found even 1 yet. Tackled well. Park Ji-soo. Lovely through ball. Oh, the defender didn't read the turn. And Bokya's in, surely. Thank you. Bao's been very good for them, but he couldn't do anything about that. But 1's not enough. We need 2. So let's go and get the ball back to the centre circle and go again. At the minute, nobody does for me either because I'm in control of them and I'm playing absolutely horrendously whilst trying to get this league title across the line. I do not deserve it today based on the performance in the game and 2/3 we've played thus far. Here's Gao and Andre Luis and Fei. He's going to give a pen. Oh, I'm trying to block a shot. He's gone for a pass. Not read it. Zhang's nailed him and the referees give a pen. Scheiße. Andre Luis going left. Oh, Yan with another big penalty save. It's not the first time this season that the big man between the sticks, our newest and best goalkeeper, has saved us from a penalty embarrassment. Right, time for changes. This is not working. Shoka's touch is alright, but then he kind of forgot the ball. Shenpong, his touch is decent. Siebhal. Shenpong. He's been the difference. Doesn't matter whether it's Nazario alongside him or Bokya. Shenpong is determined to be the leading man in the front two and be the one to give us the silverware. And he might just have done that with a lovely little bit of footwork to get past the defender. And that trusty left foot at it again. Oh, that's dead. Tejera, Andre Luis. Gao arriving, rise to the challenge. Gao! They've had many a chance that have flown wide past the post like that, Shanghai. This is their last chance, really, to try and knock us off our stride and catch us in the league. And despite taking a good early 1-0 lead and then hanging on very well for most of the first half, they keep resorting to shots from range. They keep doing that. And it's just not going to happen. Or maybe not. Zhang, disappointed. Oh my God. Disappointed to have given away the penalty. Fortunate that it was saved. Very nearly made up for it by scoring a lobbed effort from the edge of the box. That can fall to a Shenpong. This goalkeeper for them is genuinely really impressive. Bao's made some excellent stops to keep Shanghai Shenhua in this. And as a result, in the title fight. And are they about to, as they've an overload of players at the back post? No. Find an equaliser to give them one final chance. They are not. That might just be the title for us. Depending on what's happened with Shandong, we might just have won the league. Jubilant scenes in the stands, and I think judging by the scenes on the pitch as well, ladies and gentlemen, we won the Australian A-League We've just won the Chinese Super League as well. Shandong Taishan lost as well. Well, if it wasn't confirmed prior to that, we are 10 points clear of Shanghai Port now, who have shot up from 4th to 2nd. But with 3 games to go and 9 points available, 10 points to gap, ladies and gentlemen, we have won the Chinese Super League. Sorry, Mr. Kovic, or Sovic, or however the bloody hell you pronounce your name. You're not getting anywhere near the starting lineup this season. Shempong and Bokya have been fantastic. And quite frankly, well, I was going to say we can sim the last few games, but what we will actually do here is interactive sim this, jump in at the death and watch the trophy lift. Qingdao just taking the 1-0 lead through Zhang Wei. Alright, trying to spoil our party day. They take the lead. I think it was Qingdao actually that beat Shandong Taishan to ensure that we won the title in that last match day anyway. So we probably shouldn't have underestimated them actually. But they lead by a goal to 0 here. It might even be too soon. It won't be, thankfully. All given away, surely. 1-1. Can't give Frankie Shempong that sort of opportunity and expect him not to bury it. We're level. Free kick for Qingdao. Over the bar. We've only had one shot. And it thankfully went in through a Shempong. I'm going to have to jump in a minute. Because, well, the whistle's about to go. And we want to watch the... the trophy lift. So it looks like it's probably only going to be a draw here against Qingdao, unfortunately. But you never know, you might be able to come off, bring myself off the bench and win it late on. Zhoka, lay in front of Wang. Wang. Oh, can you imagine if that flies tops in the 92nd minute on trophy coronation day? Oh, he's on. Yeah. Meant to be, boys. It's meant to be. Last kick. Last kick before the trophy lift is a goal for Henan FC. It really is a party atmosphere now, isn't it? Yup, the Dr. Benji. There you go. Final whistle. Now we should see the trophy lift, hopefully. I mean, I didn't know what the A-League trophy looked like. Then you guys told me before we won it, actually, that it was there was the toilet seat and then there was the the toilet lid. We lifted the toilet seat trophy. I don't know as there is a nickname for the Chinese Super League trophy. As there is, I probably can't pronounce it properly even. But that is 2 leagues managed in, 2 leagues won in just 2 seasons. Do not expect the Journeyman to continue in this manner. We got very lucky that it was Henan that the wheel landed on and we were able to sign for a club that had a chance of winning the title. We will not get that lucky at every club. Apparently someone's decided to paint the Chinese Super League trophy jet black. That's a weird one. Another bug to add to the list. But, ready? 1, 2, 3. It even looks a little bit like a Wang! A win in the Chinese Super League! We get ourselves trophy number 2. Right then. We'll go and sim the other 2 final games. And I'll show you how everything went down in all the competitions. We'll have a full season roundup in this save. And then tomorrow will be the vote for where we go next. We've got 2-1 win in our last tactical sim in the penultimate game of the season. And at home in the final game of the season, it's a 2-2 draw with, of course, Shempong and Bokya getting the goals. That is another title for us. Now, ordinarily, I would advance... Oh, hello. In the streets of Henan, on top of the open-top bus, we can actually see the trophy is actually made of gold, not just granite. Oh, lighting bugs in this game. So, ordinarily, I'd go and advance to the end of the season and give you a full season roundup. But, of course, we're in October here. So, all of the other leagues are underway at the moment in the usual calendar scheme of things. So we'll actually join another club mid-season here, early in the season as well. That might lessen the amount of options available to us, because we might well not add to the list some sides that are about where they should be. Only maybe some relegation threatened sides or big sides that aren't where they should be, depending on what league becomes available to us, of course. So in terms of our team, I'll show you the squad hub here. So our stats, our top goal scorer was actually Boki in the end with 16. Got more than Ashempong, but Ashempong got 14 assists to go with his 14 goals. Not all 16, of course, were scored for us by Martin. He scored for his previous club as well in this division. We signed him domestically, but obviously a great season for him. And decent season for everybody else, really, as well. Clean sheet-wise, it's only showing everybody, isn't it, for clean sheets? So let's go. Four clean sheets only for Jan. Was a bit goal-heavy, wasn't it? I did concede quite a few. But overall, really pleased with the season. Can't not be, really, can you? We topped the table by 10 points in the end from Shandong. Shanghai Shenhua finished second in the end, and Shanghai Port, who got themselves up to second, ended up back down in fourth again by the end of the season as it came around. Chengdu led the way when we joined Henan, and they end up 15 points off the pace. Talk about dying of death. At the bottom end of the table, it was Meizhou Haku that finished bottom. Tianjin was second bottom when we played them, and they finished second bottom, and Nantong are down there third bottom as well. The only sides in the 20-point region. So, with regards other divisions, let's have a look and see how things are going in all the leagues we might consider joining, if they're available to us through the game, of course. Estudiantes, I didn't realise were the sort of side that could be winning in Argentina, but I'll be honest, I don't actually know who is or isn't a good team in Argentina. I just know the names of River Plate, Racing Club, Boca Juniors and Vélez Sarsfield. Who actually is any good, I've no idea at all. Obviously, Newell's Old Boys are Messi's original starting club. To be fair, a number of sides in Argentina are recognisable. 28 teams? 28 teams? How in the balls does the Argentinian division work then? By all means, let me know. We won't be going back to the A-League, but our former Wellington Phoenix are currently 5th with a game in hand, and, well, can actually really stay 5th even if they win it. We would consider Austria, I think, but obviously we wouldn't be going to any of the bigger sides. But obviously, as we reload the save for actually moving to the club in question, obviously the league tables can fluctuate slightly. And the Belgian Pro League, that was on the list before. It may well be on the list again, depending on what moves we can generate. And the Danish League, we definitely consider going there as well. And we won't be going anywhere in England at this stage, but Liverpool lead the way in the Premier League at this moment in time. Man United in 7th, City in 9th, actually. How unrealistic that Spurs are not where they are in real life. Coventry 15th. Coventry in the Premier League in this save. Congratulations to them. That's the Women's League. We won't be going to Women's Management, I'm afraid. Forest smashing the Championship thus far this season. Obviously, like I say, we won't be going to the English Leagues, but always intrigued to see what's happening in the English Leagues. Cambridge still in League 1 in this save? Yeah. They're not in the RTG. They got bloody relegated. In League 2, Stockport back down at that level, but I'm sure will be working their way back up again. Walsall 23rd. They're not there in real life, are they? League 2 we might consider now, but again, we're probably going to stay away from the top nations until slightly later on in the save. Although, if I mean, you guys might want to vote for one of the top nations. I don't know. Maybe the Dry League. Maybe if we get an offer from the 3rd division in Germany, I said Turkey, we consider going there. Who's currently in the Dry League? Arminia, Bielefeld are obviously Ricky and Rory's side. Some second teams there, obviously, but we're not going there. We won't go to India, I'm sorry. We've definitely progressed beyond India now. We won't go to Italy either. I don't think I'd go to any second division of a major nation, basically. the dry league in Germany would probably be the only league that I'd consider going to in a major nation. I don't think we'd move to the Eredivisie either, really, at this stage of our career. The Eliteserien, certainly we could consider going to in Norway. They obviously play a similar calendar season to us here in China, so that season is coming towards its conclusion at the moment. The Polish league is more usual to Western Europe's scenario. Portugal we probably wouldn't go to either. If we did, it would certainly be not one of the big clubs, or even close to. The K-League might round up this area of the planet for us, but we weren't able to get an offer from the K-League last time we were looking for bids. Ulsan have just smashed absolutely everybody. We'd go to Romania. I'd certainly consider going to Romania. We struggled to pronounce names in China. We'd certainly struggle to pronounce names in Romania as well. We'd consider going to the Saudi League as well. The SPL was on the list last time. Whether we get bids there this time around, I'm not sure. Obviously, we won't go to Rangers or Celtic, or probably even Aberdeen, Hibs or Hearts either. I wouldn't have thought, the bigger clubs at that level. Obviously, in Spain, we won't be going there, or the Segunda Liga at this stage either, but this is how the tables look. We go to Sweden. Definitely consider going to Sweden. Again, I'd probably struggle to pronounce a number of the names. Switzerland was on the vote last time, I think. We'd probably consider going to Switzerland as well. Turkish Super League, maybe, but obviously, again, would be one of the lesser teams, not countries. MLS was on the list before. You guys might well vote for me to go to Major League Soccer again. Wait and see what comes up. But that's the nature of all the leagues. But that's where we'll save it here. And join me tomorrow to find out where exactly it is that we end up potentially going to, country-wise. I will offer you the opportunity to keep me at Henan, obviously. But I would be very surprised if any of you do actually vote for me to stay at Henan for a full extra season. But we had the option to stay at Wellington Phoenix on the last vote. We will have the option to stay at Henan in China on the next vote. But that vote will come in tomorrow's video. So please, drop the video a like if you're enjoying the Journeyman so far. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more of it. Make sure you vote on tomorrow's episode. And the new season will probably start Monday next week. Probably have a Formula 1 video for you tomorrow on the YouTube channel in place of the usual Journeyman. Or not tomorrow, the day after. In place of the usual Journeyman, we're waiting for the feedback from the vote for tomorrow's episode for Friday to know where the hell we're going next. But for now, for the action of Season 2, we are done and dusted. Trophy 1, tick. Trophy 2, a tick. Peace.